Let's start from the beginning. What is AI? Artificial intelligence, also known as AI from the English term artificial intelligence, is a field of computer science focused on creating systems capable of performing tasks that would normally require human intelligence. This includes understanding natural language, recognizing various patterns, making decisions, recognizing images, and learning from experience. AI, because throughout this course I will be using this abbreviation multiple times, so get used to it, is not a uniform, monolithic system. It is indeed rather a collection of various technologies and algorithms that mimic different aspects of human thinking. The ultimate and overarching objective or aim of some researchers in the ever-evolving and dynamic field of artificial intelligence is to develop and bring into existence what is commonly referred to as general artificial intelligence, or AGI, which would have the ability to perform any intellectual task that the human mind is capable of executing. However, at present, most AI systems are what is known as narrow artificial intelligence, specializing in specific tasks, and it is these systems that are extremely popular in the field of technology right now. Where does this sudden popularity come from? To understand this, we must go back to the mid-20th century, about 80 years ago. The idea of thinking machines has appeared in literature and philosophy for centuries, but the true beginning of artificial intelligence is associated with the works of people like Alan Turing. His well-known Turing test from the year 1950 became the foundation for the widely recognized concept of machine intelligence. The test involves a human judge engaging in conversation with both a machine and a human in a manner that is indistinguishable without knowing who is who. If the judge is unable to distinguish the machine's responses from those of a human, it is considered that the machine has passed the test, demonstrating intelligence at a human level. A breakthrough moment for artificial intelligence was the conference at Dartmouth College in 1956, where the term artificial intelligence was used for the first time. During this time, the first AI programs were created that could play chess or solve simple mathematical problems, such as addition. Significant financial resources from both the private and public sectors have also been allocated to this field of research. In the years 1970-1980, after the initial enthusiasm, the so-called AI winter arrived, when progress in the field was slower than expected, leading to a reduction in funding for research. It was only in the 1990s that the revival of artificial intelligence occurred, mainly due to advancements in the field of machine learning. Algorithms were developed that could learn from data without the need for explicit programming instructions. The sudden increase in the popularity of artificial intelligence in the last decade is due to several factors. The discovery that deep neural networks can effectively solve problems that were previously perceived as very difficult, e.g., image recognition technology, and we call this innovative deep learning. From the evolution of the internet and the spread of social media, which have contributed to the accumulation of vast amounts of data that have become the fuel for machine learning algorithms. With the advancements in technology that allowed for the processing of large datasets in a meaningful time frame, among others, thanks to graphics processors equipped with unimaginable computational power and substantial increased investment, interest in the field of artificial intelligence has grown significantly following the successes of the first companies in this area, making funding for research and development in this field much more common. Companies like DeepMind, which was acquired by Google, generated a lot of excitement and buzz around their achievements, attracting investors. In this context, I highly recommend the film AlphaGo about a computer that, after just 3 days of training against itself, defeated the most skilled player in the Chinese game Go, Lee Sedol. The film seems to be absolutely indeed and undoubtedly available completely for free to watch on the DeepMind channel on YouTube. In summary, you see that although the idea of artificial intelligence has existed for a long time, its contemporary popularity is the result of many factors that have simply coincided in time. ChatGPT could not have been created 30 years ago because the computing power of graphics processors at that time was many times lower, and there was no access to such large databases as there are today. In total, even with all this data and technology on their side, creating such a powerful tool would not be possible without enormous funding. Having at least a superficial understanding of the history of artificial intelligence, in the next lesson we will take a closer look at how exactly artificial intelligence works.